What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Half of the parts we ordered for the Ford are here. The rest of them, like I said, I think I'm waiting on the ICP sensor and the IPR valve actually from Ford, so waiting on those parts. Also, guys, yesterday we did something. If you missed the last video, as you can see, the driveway has one less thing in it, and yes, we did in fact sell the Hellcat. Obviously the Bronco, Ashley's Jeep, my truck, pink trucks at the shop, first gens are at the shop, and a bunch of other projects you're gonna see upcoming here. There's a lot, even though it doesn't look like there's much. I don't know what I want to do with my truck. Just keep it and then just always have it, or actually sell it, get something else, build another one, keep, you know, building dailies. I don't know in that instance. We're actually gonna do a few things to Ashley's Jeep today. However, like I said, we off the Hellcat yesterday. And in the parking lot, well, not so much in the parking lot, but we picked up, well, we got our stock wheels back. I actually picked up a JL grill for this Jeep. Went to where I used to work. Buddy hooked me up with one of these. I really do appreciate that. Also, took the two JL 10-inch subs out of there. I'm excited to actually, I think, put them right in the Jeep. So like I said, guys, we got a lot of stuff coming soon. All three of these things are getting built. Obviously, the first gens, I need to get those built. And like I said, we're just waiting to finish up the pink truck. I think at this point, I am probably gonna go forward and just order the 100 over injectors. That thing's gonna get rowdy, but lots of stuff coming soon. Let's go to the shop, let's get this box open, see what actually showed up. Maybe we could throw whatever it is on. We do got a color match a Tundra, so we're gonna do that real quick and get some stuff done to the JK here. Look at this, that's a King Ranch Exploder, guys, wow. Huh. Alright, guys, so we're actually in the middle of this Tundra like color match going on here. I got everything painted, ready to go on. Just kind of messing around here. We were trying to see how to get this upper bumper cover off. And for some reason, there's no videos on the internet, and this isn't a video dedicated at that. But if somebody owns a Tundra and they need help with this, I'm just going to show you. So obviously, this is a two-piece bumper. Some of these come one-piece bumpers. But this upper bumper cover here, it's on some kind of bracket system here, but these 4 bolts, there's a bunch of plugs all the way across here. There's there, and there on this as well, those 4. But there's a bunch of bolts going all the way across and a bunch of plastic plugs. And then I think there's also plastic plugs where this bracket goes to underneath here, but you can't reach those between them. Over here, there's screws in the fender well, and there's also one down here that goes upwards in there, and which goes through there, and then this will actually come and pop off. Good thing that bumper's getting replaced anyway, but yeah. Honestly, Tundras, I got some cool features. They ride nice. They literally drive like a car. The steering's absolutely crazy, turning radius wise. But like obviously anything foreign, like Japanese and stuff, there's so many things on this vehicle that make no sense, including this. So like this is the tailgate latch. Obviously we're swapping the internals to the new shell. But like the handle, these rods, they come out, they go across. They designed it to have a plug here, come back down and in. When this is all this is all open here. I don't understand that. So it's just everybody out there who works on trucks or consistently does stuff daily, mechanics, I know you feel me. So as you saw, we finished up that Tundra really quick. I didn't want to do too much involved with that, but thing turned out sick, honestly. Color matching things here and there completely transforms the look of any vehicle, which brings me to this. Now, that I picked this up last week. Boom. Good old Sahara grill, pretty much Sahara Rubicon, same grill, different inserts. I've got the bumpers, I've got the fenders, I've got the LED turns. I do need to order the clear side marker. And then just last night, I scored a heck of a deal on some of the OEM LED tail lights. Honestly, found them for like 400 bucks when before I was going to order them for like 1,000, but on eBay somebody was selling it without the bracket that goes behind it, but all I gotta do is take it off of this, and that's like perfect. And then obviously we've got the green paint, so this will get color matched. I'm thinking, I don't know about the handles might get done. I get it, guys, it doesn't look cool, it doesn't look special, it just looks bleh, and I understand a lot of you aren't interested, but once I color match this, I have a feeling a lot of you are gonna be like, oh wait, he's doing it again. And that's my goal with this. You guys will see this thing transform very soon. Today I was actually gonna, I'm literally waiting on my OEM ICP sensor and IPR valve for this thing. I want to test those out before I actually get in there and swap out the injectors. I really don't care if we have to do injectors. It is bright today, but I don't care if we have to do injectors on this thing. It's not that difficult of a job. It's just obviously, I mean, I guess for what I'm doing, it's about 1,500 bucks. Get some 100 over injectors, and then this thing is probably gonna smoke and drive like a freight train. This thing is gonna be nuts if we get to that point. But because I'm waiting on those sensors first before I drop 1,500 bucks in the meantime. So yeah, hopefully those come this week because I want to get that thing done. Be patient. All this is gonna get bolted together. As you can see, what the heck is this? Most of you will know this is a 2nd gen dually bed. You'll see what's going on with this. We're gonna completely transform a 2nd gen. I know I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you, but I told you this year's gonna be nuts, guys. We're gonna completely transform a 2nd gen here shortly. Mint bed, and we've got a pretty mint truck that needs a lot of love. So you'll see that soon as well. And then our 6.4, literally today, I don't know if it'll be in this video or the next video, depending on what I can kind of get going here. Either this video or the next video, we're gonna have, or we should have at least, I made a deal, I just gotta make sure it's everything we need to complete this project. And like I said, it's gonna be interesting about what we have to do, but we're gonna try and make it happen somehow. I don't know. So obviously we should be finding the pieces for that. Transforming a 2nd gen here sooner than later. Then obviously these need to go under the knife, and then this needs to be finished. We pretty much got everything so far we need to do this. The only thing we're actually missing at this point is the wheels to get this thing lifted and color matched. And then other than that, inside wise, we've got a lot to do to this. Obviously I want to do audio. I want the giant U-Connect in here because you can't option it. And then I want the giant LCD dash in here too, because you can't get it in a right-hand drive as well. So lots coming, lots happening, guys. Like I said, stay tuned, be patient. It's just, just trying to, I don't know. I don't even know where this is heading. And I know I posted something on Instagram about selling my green truck. I'm just kind of seeing what's out there. I have a plan and an idea of something I need to do and want to do. It's an incredible build, but it's like I don't need so many trucks. And I love the green one. I do. However, it's like, do I keep it forever? And that's like my only big truck, but that's the problem is a lot of you were like, oh, 5th gen, new Duramax and all that, but it's like, money-wise, it doesn't make much sense to keep so much capital invested into this, you know, SEMA truck that if I ever want another one or a different one or something, it's like having two of this, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. So like I said, I'm having a hard time right now trying to decide what I want to do and the path I want to take, because there's a lot of builds I want to do, including like new trucks, new builds, stuff like that. And the one I have in my head is just like, it'll obviously shut down the internet again, but just making the decision of what I want to do for now and going into the future. But like I said, lots of stuff coming. This that'll be sick. And then hopefully, if everything plays out, this 6.4 can be transformed into something super cool here shortly.
Yeah. That's nice. There's literally no more gun puddle.
I told you.
Wow.
I told you guys, like nobody ever believes me. But like when you kill the lag in your pedal, it's a completely different vehicle. You will enjoy driving it again, whether it's like a Kia Soul, a Wrangler, a Cummins, a Duramax, whatever it is. It's got an electronic throttle. We can get you set up with a pedal monster. The giveaway, we're gonna pick a winner on that from the video when I did it on the Bronco. We're gonna pick a winner here this week too, and we'll get that shipped out to one of you guys. And it seemed to be popping, so we may just do it again. But yeah, everything came out of the Hellcat, went into the Wrangler here, and obviously night and day difference. All right, guys, and while we're at it, Pedal Monster works. We'll take it for a spin in a second. We're gonna put a remote start in this thing really quick. Most people don't realize that a lot of remote starts are like cake. This is a DS4. No different than the Pedal Monster. Taps in at the ignition switch, and then on the other end the ignition switch, and then you just, yeah, it's that easy. So we're gonna do that real quick. We're not playing.
That's almost the car that I got.
Oh, so now you do it correctly.
Sorry. It's spicy.
Yeah, I know. I love those things.
So nice.
Nobody understands me. It's like you're driving a whole new vehicle with just throttle booster. Just in general, regardless of it being Pedal Monster or not. Throttle booster in general.
Gas pedal right now. 40 miles an hour. And it's just cruising.
Yup. Nice.
Nice. This is great.
Not only this Jeep, but also my Jeep, when we actually lift both of them and re-gear them, see how that handles with bigger tires, geared properly, and the Pedal Monster. I feel like that'll be nuts. yes, guys. We bought a 1952 Apache school bus. Now, first things first, I will tell you I have 2 documented pictures of one of these. One I'll put right here. It's the actual how it's supposed to look, the Suburban Apache school bus. And the second one I don't really have, but we found it on Facebook in like a forum, kind of sitting in weeds. Wasn't this one, but technically with those 2 and then this one, there's 3 total ones that I know of, and here is one. But here it is. I'll show you what it is. And like, yes, it's actually a school bus. You've got the door here. Don't worry about that. It's a 52. But you can see here, here's the lever, and we're trying to conclude that this is how, you know, they went in there and the door popped. So the door would pop out, and then as kids would get on, or whoever would get on this bus, the seat folds up. That's pretty sick. So whenever we're done with this, I'm pretty sure we got to keep this feature no matter what seats go back in here. Got to keep the flip up feature. That's really, really sick. And then up in here, guys, I mean, obviously this thing was sitting in the weeds in Texas for years. If you don't believe me, hold on. Boom, baby, Texas farm truck. So probably small town school system. This is what they did. I have no idea, but yeah, Texas farm truck, guys. And then coming into the bus, 3-6 Mafia style. It's kind of low to like crawl up in here, that's for sure. But it's super neat because like you could see back here all of the you know, people who sat on the bus. They did the standard stuff that I'm pretty sure most of us did. They'd write on the bus and the seats and the walls. You can see writing up here, all the way up here. That's pretty freaking cool. Windows are obviously all shattered. Bunch of PVC pipe. There's probably a storage van for something at some point. This all needs cleaned out. Wood floor in the back. Doors obviously need glass, but emergency exit back there. Room to play. But when we're done with this, oh, it's not gonna look any bit like this. Like Texas clay, Georgia clay. I don't know. That needs to go before we lose a floorboard here. Like I said, it's a 52. The purpose of this build and this bus is not anything remotely considered with the exterior of it. I love the patina. I love the rust. I love the dents. The grill, absolutely unreal. Obviously, we can find some lights here and there. What's really rare about this bus is these are still here. They're still intact. This door, obviously, needs a little more help. Fenders and stuff obviously have sagged over the years, need some readjustment. Here's the tag. Boom. So this door needs some help, but here's the problem in doing anything to this. There's obviously doors. We could find doors. They're kind of expensive, kind of not, but like to me, I kind of dig the rust. Doesn't bother me. It's kind of part of what it is. So in all this, I kind of want to leave the rust. I want to leave the holes. I want to leave the dents. From the back, it kind of looks like some Ghostbusters, you know, stuff. Super weird. We're actually gonna have, we've already talked, we did a whole bunch of talking last night when we dropped this thing off. Ashley's gonna actually, the only thing I want to change about this is where it says school bus. I want that to be more prominent again, to actually give it the fact to know that this is a freaking school bus. This is kind of what I want down the side. So at least if you can read that, that's the goal. So I think Ashley's actually gonna come back, airbrush this on. I know they have a whole bunch of stuff for patina and clear or coatings to protect patina, so we're gonna have this airbrushed back on or put back on. Honestly, looks like they used a foam or some kind of paint, actual paintbrush back in the day. We're going to reestablish the school bus halfly, if that makes any sense, kind of to match the front, not only on that side, the back here, and this side. The possibilities are endless. Obviously this thing is in some condition. The fact of the matter is I've only seen 3 and one of them is right here. We'll look at the driver's door here. Obviously all the seats are just gone. We're gonna have to get this whole thing cleaned out. It does steer actually still, which is pretty cool. Everything's connected. Shifter, it's like a 3-speed with reverse. Manual trans, boom. Clutch, brake, gas. This thing's sick. This thing needs a whole lot of help, obviously. We need this line, bunch of oil. This thing is just, it's bad in here. I'm pretty sure there's spider webs in it now. Yeah, definitely hasn't been ran in a long time. This won't be here for long, I could tell you that. Problem with this is everybody puts one of those in there. How unique? How unique? An inline 6 motor, skinny, everything fits. Oh, that would be incredible to just take it and put it all right there. We probably could have been done today with this build. This is good. This is amazing. I love this 12 valve old classic diesel. However, that is not what we're doing to this bus, because everybody does it. Everybody literally drops a 12 valve Cummins in anything old because it's easy and simple. Put it that way, this thing's pretty much ran by like one wire. And honestly, it might even be this wire. But yeah, this motor's ran by pretty much one wire. Everything else is mechanical, and it's ooh, is that something? And unique, because that makes life so simple when you're trying to take this legendary 12 valve and put it into something else, because it takes pretty much nothing electronical to run. To me, that's not impressive. Anybody can do that. Everyone puts 12 valves in anything. The hardest part about putting a 12 valve in something is literally making it fit. If it doesn't fit, making it fit's the hardest part. Getting it to run and work and drive and operate, not difficult at all. Well guys, at the beginning of the video, I told you what we're gonna do. Here it is. A 6.4 liter twin turbo Powerstroke diesel. Yeah, needs to go in that and run, drive, and operate. I told you guys this year is gonna be absolutely crazy and absolutely nuts. We're gonna do builds that are on this kind of caliber. We're gonna do builds on this kind of caliber, old restorations, getting something like this so legendary back to its OEM operating conditions, looking clean and looking awesome under the hood, and pushing power and having a really good, reliable driving old truck. We're also going to do stuff like this, where we're going to be taking something so different and so unique and so literally one of a kind, and making it even more one of a kind and something nobody's ever seen before. We did a lot of talking last night, a lot of measuring. We already know what we need. We already know how to make it fit. And I will tell you right now, as much as this does not look like it will, with some proper adjustment, this fits underneath this. It does. It fits in there. And back to front, we've got about a foot and a half of room to play with. Going down, we may have to trim into the firewall to get the downpipe to fit, things like that. But other than that, that motor, obviously, before some of you get angry, yeah, fender adjustments, because here's the thing. This right here, there's so much wasted space that, yeah, and everyone pretty much does these. These are gonna have to go. We're gonna have to trim where the hood latch is, get that open so we can stick everything underneath and it'll fit, and pretty much these fenders will bolt back on around the motor. So unfortunately, yeah, I mean, sticking something so large into something so small, you may have to take the fenders off just to like do some kind of maintenance and stuff, but it'll fit. The problem is coming underneath here on these fenders, look at all, it's just ghost town up in here, guys. Literally ghost town. Other than the headlights, all of this is just open room. And after the fact, with the wheels and tires on this thing, or gonna be on this thing, we got all the room in the world. Secondly, this also ridiculously rare, because this is an 8-lug Apache. Yes, let me try and take, I don't want to deal with a lot of this right now. Let's see if I can get this off. Oh, that came off quite easy. Count the lugs, fellas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-lug Apache. And that's the purpose with this. It's like my first actual build, and I've always wanted to buy a bus. I didn't think I was gonna be buying this kind of bus, but I've always wanted to do an awesome full-out build. That's crazy. And a lot of you are probably looking behind me right now like I'm nuts with this going on. Well, which in turn is, this is its own build, this second gen we're doing for our buddy. This, and this is all one build in itself. Obviously axle, bed, truck, motor, 2 frames. Don't forget over here, 7.3, who's getting a free bath right now, but it looks absolutely stunning out in the daylight, and it looks really good. However, the only thing we got to do with this is, like I said, I'm waiting on my ICP sensor, my IPR valve. Those should be coming hopefully this week. I'm like begging. I just emailed the people. I'm like, I need that back. So I want to see if that runs, and if it doesn't run after that, I got to order injectors, and if I do that, I'm getting 100 overs. No doubt, this thing's gonna run like a rape tape and smoke like a chimney, which is gonna be absolutely nuts for kind of the unit it is, which I really don't even care. I want that thing to be badass and unique and just crazy, and I think we got that one in the bag. So literally we're waiting on parts to finish up that 7.3, and not even to mention that this is all the old vehicles we're working on here. Obviously 99, well obviously 99, this is a 91, this is a 92, that came off of I don't know what, and then obviously the axle off of I think a 93 or 92 dually. And then here we have our 52 Apache that is actually going to be powered by a I believe this is a 2010 6.4 twin turbo Powerstroke diesel. Yes, so all in all right here, obviously one build, and then we're helping our buddy out here. So there is a lot here, but a lot of this needs to be combined into singular vehicles. But obviously sitting in Texas, like I said, the patina, absolutely beautiful. Gonna leave it. Obviously we're gonna fill in the school bus and we'll protect this. And I'm not even worried about fixing any of the rest, because to me that does not even matter in this instance whatsoever. It's just gonna be a 52 twin turbo Powerstroke school bus. None of it matters. Just tell me right now, none of it matters. And some of you are gonna be out there like, but it's like so rare and all this stuff, and I'm like, I get that, I understand it. I'm having a hard time myself trying to cut this thing up and make it completely unique, while other people out there will be like, I'll pay 10 times what you bought it for just to have it. And to me it's like, at the end of the day, having something so unique, so crazy, I think it'll do the job. Underneath this guy though, look at this frame, absolutely solid, nothing to it. It's all good. The wiring's even there on the other side. You probably can't see that. This thing's literally mounted to the frame with like this size bolt. Like back in the day, guys, they were wild, and this thing's literally bolted to the frame with I think 10 or 12 millimeter bolts, like 10 of them. No body mounts, no nothing, metal to metal on the frame. That's crazy. We're gonna somehow get bus lights to work on this thing, and obviously people are like, there's no glass. Yeah, these are all square. Surprisingly, all the window trim is here, which is a big deal. All the window trims here, all this stuff. Pretty much we gotta take these windows out. We'll get the glass cut, they'll get put back in there. We'll get all of these. We may even be able to, you know, I'll be able to powder coat these frames, get those all done. And like I said, back here, get some flat glass cut there, flat gut. All of the windows, literally except this one, is flat glass. And because these Apaches were made in entirely, like this is a normal Apache front with a whole Suburban, you know, bus back end. So glass, not really hard to come by. It's there. Drip rails intact. This thing's nuts. I'll show you a shot of the roof. I'm not that tall, but I'm gonna stick the camera up there for you. So this thing is just nutty, so nutty, and I can't wait to like bring this to you guys. And this is like, I've seen the comments are like, you could do so much cooler and better things, and here's step one. We're gonna do this when it's done. You guys don't even want to know, because there's more to it than just taking a Powerstroke and trimming some fenders and fitting the motor in there. There really is. That thing's stuck on a 300 horsepower tune because the Mini Max got absolutely shattered when it rolled over. So yeah, this is gonna be a hot tune school bus constantly. Oh yeah, guys, this thing is like crazy. 1952, this thing's trapped in time. And instead of rotting away in a field in Texas, it's not. Wow. It couldn't be more perfect. As I said, Texas, I read this badge, King Ranch. Couldn't be more perfect, guys. I am beyond excited for this. After buying this, it got me more excited for this, because to me, looking at this, seeing what we got to do to this, now makes this look new and clean and just crazy, which is, I can see how owning this, and now back in the day, going from the 1950s all the way up to like 1990, you can see how technology has changed, which is absolutely bizarre. Even this thing. Why does every old steel door creak, crack, and smack the fender? I don't know. But yeah, see, even like getting in here, you're like, yo, this thing is high tech compared to that thing, which is nuts. This will be exciting, and like I said, after all this, I get more and more excited about all this stuff, and I can't wait to get started. And like, that's my new plan: tinker with this, tinker with that, mess with that stuff, get this painted, paint her Jeep, lift her Jeep, do that, finish the Powerstroke, you know, here and there. So every single day, as much as I can, whether it's one gigantic video a week of so much stuff that got done, or still 2, 3, 4 videos a week of, oh, we did this today, oh, we did that today. I don't know which way I want to take it yet, but there's a lot to do, and I'm excited for it. And like I said, I've got so much content and things in my back pocket right here. I'm excited for all of it, and hopefully you guys are too. And that's the whole purpose in all this. I want to show you guys that where I started to where I am now. Hopefully you guys realize that this is nuts, and I just want to bring that onto you guys to know that you can literally start with absolutely nothing, build your way up, buy yourself a brand new truck, do that, work your way down, build powder coating ovens, get tire machines, do all that. You can do all that too, whether it's automotive wise or anything in life. From nothing all the way up to something, and get yourself into some crazy things. So obviously this is weird. I got my own little car lot here, and at home as well, but oh yeah guys, I am beyond excited.